What's up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris, and you guys are tuned in to Motivated Living. Today, I want to speak to you guys about an Amouage fragrance. None other than Dia pour Homme. It's a classic one, but it's new to me. So sit tight, we're going to jump right in.
Now turn up.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I appreciate all you guys hanging in there with me, and gals, and all you new folks coming along for the ride. I don't upload regularly. I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress. But hey, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's having a great day. From me and baby Grogu. Hello. As I said, today I'm going to talk to you about Amouage Dia. Still getting the hang of the new setup, the new phone and camera, and I still don't have the external mic hooked up because I bought the wrong adapter. So we're going to wing it. Swing. Right? He's enjoying that. Amouage Dia. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with the Amouage presentations. I like them. They're pretty classy. He's got a lot to say down there. I brought him out just because I'm rocking the yoga PJ pants or the Grogu PJ pants and the shirt. Whatever. I just go with it. I'm having fun. I keep it real. I am what I am, and I'm always going to be me. I got to give this a wearing yesterday, all day. I can't really say this is a review. This is just, I'm bringing it to your attention. I'll tell you a little bit about it. As you guys know, they're magnetic caps. Cool thing I found out, if you're ever looking for ways of knowing if an Amouage fragrance is legit, they have their magnets a special way. So say you try to put the cap on backwards, they use the reverse polarity. It'll never go on backwards. Fun fact. The gem will always face forward. I'm sure as things evolve and counterfeiters get better, they're probably going to find a way around that for long. But as of right now, just something to keep in mind. It won't let you clamp it down backwards. And the sides of their glass, Amouage meaning waves, their glass sides have a special process to make their bottles. And this thing's picking up fingerprints pretty easy. This one is an Oman bottle. I guess some come from one area, some come from another. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. That's what they're there for. Talk to me, baby. It's gonna be my sin of the day again. First impression, when I first applied it yesterday, I didn't much care for it. I can't say I didn't care for it. I was just a little bit, I don't know how I feel about this. Even told a couple of my friends I talked to on Messenger. When I showed them the picture, FedEx actually delivered on a Sunday. Blew my mind. I figured it would come today. The opening to me wasn't all that, but usually with a fragrance, I have come to learn, you gotta give them some time. Brand new. As I've talked before, the longer they macerate, if some of us macerate daily, I don't know about you. Sorry, forgive me, y'all. I'm a clown. I was dropped on my head as a baby twice. True story. Ask my mama. That explains it all, right? Dude, talk to me, baby. Ah. It's a cool little toy, really. And my daughter likes it more than me, I think. Maybe not. This is one that was released in 2002. I probably shouldn't have tapped his head because now I'm competing with the little dude. 2002, it has that classic vibe. The opening to me is about the strongest it's gonna be. This isn't really a performer. I mean, it lasted on my skin all day, like a good 7 hours or so, to where I couldn't smell it anymore, but others were, like my wife and my daughter were like, yeah, I still smell it, it's still going. And I couldn't really detect it. The opening is where it kind of booms and projects. That's where your sillage, I guess, will be the best, or where you're gonna smell it the most without having to look for it. Of course, I guess that's its loudest moment. And then it becomes really soft where it's up close. At least in my opinion. I know as I kept walking past, she'd be like, yep, I still smell you. I still smell you. And I didn't have to ask, I think she knew I was gonna, but. So it kind of has that intimate type projection. So if you were in a big area and a couple hours in, like in the office or working in a hospital or somewhere around a bunch of people, they probably aren't gonna be offended. At least I wouldn't think so. It's very classic but clean. It has that, kind of reminds me of a little bit of like it almost has a little bit of that jubilation undertones to it. I can definitely detect orris. I'll read you the notes that I wrote down on it. It's considered a woody floral musk. Again, it came out in 2002 and it received a 4.29 out of 5 on Fragrantica. So it rated pretty good. The top notes are incense, cardamom, labdanum, and bitter orange. I don't really detect the incense, not like a heavy Amouage incense. The cardamom, yeah, it's very well blended. I will say that it has depth to it. Your mid notes are peony, plum, orris root, lang lang, and maybe that orris root in there is what gives it that clean, soapy vibe that I detect. It's very clean. Reminds me of just high-end. I showered with some expensive soaps and got out the shower. That's kind of the impression I get. Your base is vetiver, leather, Brazilian rosewood, amber, and patchouli. I don't really detect all those. This isn't your typical Amouage powerhouse. Usually when people think Amouage, they think loud, in your face, flipping you the bird, slapping your mama. This isn't one of those. This is one that kind of hugs you. I'd almost put it in that safe category, like a lot of people say, reflection safe. My favorite two from the house still remain Beloved, which I'll talk about that later, and Lyric. It's my favorite rose fragrance. It's just something about Lyric. And I've talked about it before if you look through some of the older videos. Amouage Dia pour Homme in a nutshell. It's pleasant. Safe is the word I'm going to keep turning to for this. It's not offensive. As I always say, fragrances, it's going to be subjective. Some may not like this. Some are going to love it. People I've been talking to, some haven't heard of it. Some are like, I love that stuff. I wear it all the time. So I guess that's it. For the price point, usually through my hookups, I can find Amouage is around $200 a bottle, approximately. Probably a little less, maybe a few dollars more, but roughly in that ballpark. Was this worth $200 to me? No. I don't think I should have paid $200 for it, or more. For me. But for you, you might be like, hell yeah, that's money well spent. There's other frags in my collection that were in that price point that I much more prefer, like Beloved. I just bought my backup bottle of it, and it came a couple days ago. Well worth it for me because I love the stuff. This isn't a love, this is a like a lot. This is my wife has breathing issues, and I can safely wear it around her all day, still smell good. It's mildly uplifting. I don't know. That's me though. I can't justify what I spent on it. I will be decanting it so others can experience this, because it's not just gonna be a, what do they call them when you have them really nice cars, a trailer queen or whatever, show cars. So I want it to get used, loved. Now, I did notice, talking back about the, they need time to macerate. I'm sure the longer this sits in my cabinet and just does its thing, now that it's been sprayed, the more I'm gonna enjoy it, the more it's gonna evolve and change. And the reason I say that, for instance, I just got Beloved. I still have like that much in my bottle. I got a backup. When I first sprayed the new one, nowhere near the bottle I've had that's been sitting for a year and getting well loved and used. That stuff's amazing. There's just something about Beloved for me. It speaks volumes, the name. So I noticed the difference right off the gate. I mean, they're similar, but they're just, I don't know how to explain that, but you need to give them time. Kind of like fine wine, just needs to age a little. That's all I got, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get this around and up there for y'all so you can check it out. As always, feel free to sub. Feel free to not. I mean, if you already sub, bless y'all. I appreciate it. If you're just watching, I appreciate that too. Like and share. Help me get some views. It's up to you. I don't care. I don't require, well, I can't say I don't care. I want to be asking y'all. I don't require it. Just a good deed, you know, help get some exposure. I need this YouTube stuff, start paying some bills, you know what I mean? Rent's due. Have a good day, y'all. Much love, peace, take care of yourselves, each other, and remember, mental health is real and it matters. If you're struggling with something, let somebody know. Write it down, do something, because we can fall in a rabbit hole of darkness, depression, and sometimes it's hard to dig your way out, especially when you battle it alone. I know some of us, I'm hard-headed. I like to internalize it and keep it and not turn to anybody else because that's just me. It's how I've been raised. But I do find it helpful to reach out, you know, because believe it or not, people care and they're there for you. Not everybody, but there's people that do care. And I've definitely relearned that here in this last week. And I'm guessing some of y'all are going to be watching who I'm talking about. So I definitely appreciate it, the love, the care, the concern, the realness. Just goes to show you're never alone. And under my roof, it's kind of where a lot of my stress is stemming from, just because I worry about my wife's health issues. And just a lot of things go with that. I feel kind of powerless because there's not much I can do. I can be there, which turns out to be a huge thing. And they remind me daily how important I am and how much I matter. But sometimes you can turn to your inner circle, because I have the biggest support group here, right here under my roof. And I'd be a dummy for not utilizing that, and vice versa. So, if anybody ever needs anything, or you just need somebody to talk to, I got Messenger. If you don't want to put it in the public comments, we can find a way to connect on Facebook. Where we can talk. I'll definitely listen and give any input I can to try to help you. Cool? Cool. Have a good day, y'all. Be blessed. Peace. There's a way to make him reach for the stars. Come on, how do you get him to do that? I thought you had to like tap his head twice or something. Bruh. Cool. Look, this little dude, if you pick him up and lay him over. The little dude goes to sleep. And then stand him up, he'll wake up. Have a good day, y'all. I'm gonna go play with my toys. Peace.